Hello everyone! Welcome to Teacher Frel TV! Our subject for today is English 4, Quarter 4, Week 1, Melc-Based. Let's learn about giving conclusions to realistic fiction. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to give conclusions to realistic fiction that you read, provide textual evidence to explain and support conclusion. Hello kids! Today, you will learn to develop your skills in giving conclusions to realistic fictions. What does realistic fiction mean? Realistic fiction is a genre that seems real but is not. Realistic means that something seems real, while fiction means stories that are not real. What is it about giving conclusion from realistic fictions? Learning to draw or give conclusions is a skill that develops over time. It is an important skill for readers to learn because it encourages them to pay attention to what they are reading, use what they know from life experiences, and look at the details and facts in the text as clues that will help them draw conclusions about what is meant but not explicitly stated. A conclusion is a statement a reader makes after reading a passage in the story. To draw a conclusion, one can use the story clues, what you read in a text, and your own experience, what you already know, to figure out things that were not fully explained in a story. The selection or story does not really say the answers to the questions, but you can conclude the answers from what you read. To learn more about our lessons today, let us do the following activities. Learning Task 1. Read the paragraph carefully, then choose the letter that best gives the conclusion for the story. Do this in your notebook. Let us read the paragraph first. Miss Ranin politely excused herself. She was not feeling well. She had been resting in her cabin for some time when she smelled smoke. She thought it was from the machine room. Then, she heard an alarm. Maybe it's just the foghorn, she said to herself. But when she opened her cabin door, she saw people running and going up to the upper deck. Smoke was everywhere. She grabbed a life jacket from under her bed and put on her overcoat. In a few minutes, she was outside her cabin. "This way," a man said. "I must find my brother," she said as she followed the man. "There is no time," the man said as he pushed her towards the lifeboat. And now let us answer the following. Number 1. Which phrase describes the setting of the story? A. Cabin, deck, foghorn. B. Life jacket, overcoat, the man. Or C. Dining room, not feeling well, machine room. What is the correct answer? Very good! The correct answer is letter A. Cabin, deck, foghorn. Number 2. The smoke, people running and going up the upper deck, and the sound of the alarm are meant to give you A. A happy feeling, B. A funny feeling, or C. A frightened feeling. What is the correct answer? Very good! The correct answer is letter C. A frightened feeling. Number 3. You can conclude that the action took place in the morning because A. Miss Ranin was resting, B. Miss Ranin was reading, or C. Miss Ranin left the breakfast table. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter C. Miss Ranin left the breakfast table. Number 4. This way. From this expression, you can conclude that the man was telling A. Miss Ranin where to go. B. Miss Ranin not to be afraid. Or C. Miss Ranin to go back to her room. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter A. Miss Ranin where to go. Number 5. You can conclude that the story took place A. On a ship, B. On a train, or C. In an airplane. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter A. On a ship. Number 6. From this paragraph, you can conclude that the story is about A. A ship on fire, B. A boat on fire, or C. A house on fire. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter A. A ship on fire. Number 7. If you are going to describe Miss Ranin's feeling, you can say that she was A. Happy, B. Worried, C. Frightened. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter C. Frightened. Number 8. I must find my brother. From this sentence, you can conclude that Miss Ranin was A. Calm and daring, B. Bold and forceful, or C. Worried and anxious. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter C. Worried and anxious. Number 9. She grabbed a life jacket and put on her overcoat. From this behavior, you can conclude that Miss Ranin was A. Angry, B. Quiet and calm, or C. Nervous and afraid. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter C. Nervous and afraid. And number 10. There is no time, the man said as he pushed her towards the lifeboat. From this sentence, you can conclude that the man wanted to A. Help Miss Ranin, B. Talk to Miss Ranin, or C. Know where Miss Ranin was going. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter A. Help Miss Ranin. Let's move to learning task 2. Many people come to incorrect conclusions because they do not think out carefully. Read each group of sentences below. Write correct on the blank before each number if you decide that the conclusion reached is correct. If not, write incorrect. Do this in your notebook. Number 1. Lazy farmers usually have poor crops. Mangcelo's crops are very poor. Therefore, Mangcelo is a lazy farmer. Is the statement correct or incorrect? What is the answer? Very good. The statement is correct. Number 2. Many girls have high voices. Solen is a girl. Therefore, Solen has a high voice. Is the statement correct or incorrect? What is your answer? Very good. The answer is incorrect. Number 3. Janilyn got 95% in mathematics. Her brother Luis got 75%. Therefore, girls perform better in mathematics than boys. Is the statement correct or incorrect? Very good. The answer is incorrect. Number 4. All living things grow. Addy, my dog, is a living thing. Therefore, Addy grows. Is the statement correct or incorrect? Very good. The answer is correct. And number 5. All birds feed on rice. Waki is a crow bird. Therefore, Waki feeds on rice. Is the statement correct or incorrect? What is your answer? Very good. The answer is correct. For learning task 3, analyze the cartoon below. Then provide answer to the questions that will lead to a good conclusion. Do this in your notebook. Analyze the picture. Number 1. Is this a toy store or a shoe store? What is your answer? Very good. This is a shoe store. Number 2. Is the man a buyer or a seller? What is your answer? Very good. The correct answer is very good. The man is a seller. Number 3. The man is holding a pair of shoes. Are the shoes to be worn for sports? What is your answer? Very good. The correct answer is no, because the shoes are worn for formal wear. Number 4. It is summertime. What is your answer? Very good. The correct answer is no, because they are wearing jackets. Number 5. Who says, "Mom, I could wear them out in 10 minutes"? What is your answer? Very good. The child. Number 6. Them in number 5 questions refers to, what is your answer? Very good. Them refers to shoes. Number 7. Are the shoes for the woman? What is your answer? Very good. The correct answer is yes. Number 8. The child is the woman's. What is your answer? Very good. The child is the woman's son. Number 9. Is this store probably located in the United States or in the Philippines? What is your answer? Very good. It is located in the United States. And number 10. Is the man the child's grandfather? What is your answer? Very good. The answer is no, because the man is a seller. Now let's move to learning task 4. Read the sentences carefully. Determine the sentence that supports the conclusion and copy this in the proper column. Do this in your notebook. For example, number 1. The supporting facts are, Edna can't eat. She can't even smile. And she has failing marks. And the conclusion is, Father will scold her. And now let's answer number 2. Jack was very happy. His friends congratulated him. His teacher praised him for getting 100% in the test. And Jack will be at the top of the class again. The supporting facts are, Jack was very happy. His friends congratulated him. His teacher praised him for getting 100% in the test. And the conclusion is, Jack will be at the top of the class again. Number 3. Kim was sad. She stayed on his bed for 3 days. She had a fever. She couldn't play, eat, or even go to school. The supporting facts are, Kim was sad. She stayed on his bed for 3 days. She couldn't play, eat, or even go to school. And the conclusion is, she had a fever. Number 4. Darian studied hard. She prepared her homework. She recited in class. She participated in class activities. Darian wanted to get high grades. The supporting facts are, Darian studied hard. She prepared her homework. She recited in class. She participated class activities. And the conclusion is, Darian wanted to get high grades. Number 5. Kathleen is a nervous type of girl. Kathleen's face turns rosy when called to recite. She slowly stands up. Her knees are shaking. Her hands are shivering and her heart beats like drum. The supporting facts are, Kathleen's face turns rosy when called to recite. She slowly stands up. Her knees are shaking. Her hands are shivering and her heart beats like a drum. The conclusion is, Kathleen is a nervous type of girl. And number 6, Yana and Yona like to read books. They see many pictures and stories from it. They know how important books are. They learn and get information from it. Supporting facts are, Yana and Yona like to read books. They see many pictures and stories from it. They know how important books are. And the conclusion is, they learn and get information from it. For learning task 5, read the paragraphs. Answer the question that will lead to a conclusion for each paragraph below. Do this in your notebook. Number 1. The library book is due today. Julia couldn't find it anywhere. She was afraid she would have to pay for the book. Then she looked in her little brother's room. There was Kenneth, pretending to read the book out loud. What do you think Julia feels? Why? So the conclusion for this paragraph is, Julia will feel relieved because she found the book with her brother. Number 2. Jobet never liked going to the doctor. This year, his mother took him to a new doctor. Dr. DePera gave Jobet a shot. She said, this will feel just like a little pinch. Later, Jobet told Ivan about Dr. DePera. Why do you think Jobet told Ivan about Dr. DePera? So the conclusion for this paragraph is, because Jobet experienced how Dr. DePera took care of him and not to be afraid of the doctor. Number 3. It would be silly to buy rollerblades for someone who lives in a tall apartment building, far from a park. And if you know someone who lives in a house with lots of green space around it, a puppy might be a good gift. Why do you think the author suggested a puppy for a gift? The conclusion for this is, because the puppy is easy to take care of when you have a big green space for them to play around. Number 4. A little boy told a sales girl he was shopping for a birthday gift for his mother and asked to see some cookie jars. At a counter displaying a large selection, the youngster carefully lifted and replaces each lid. His face fell as he came to the last one. Aren't there any covers that don't make any noise when the jar is opened? He asked. Why do you think the boy wanted a cookie jar that doesn't make noise when opened? So the conclusion for this is, because he knew the sound of the lid is annoying when opened, and he wanted best cookie jar as a gift for his mother. Number 5. Mandy was a good sport. One day, Lito played a joke on him. He pinned something at the back of Mandy's pants. All the boys laughed with Lito as Mandy walked around. Mandy laughed with the boys. John kidded him about his tail. Mandy looked at his back and saw the long piece of cloth that looked like a tail. What do you think will Mandy do? The conclusion for this is, Mandy will be going to remove the cloth that looked like a tail and laugh. Remember, a conclusion is a statement a reader makes after reading a passage in the story. To draw a conclusion, one can use the story clues, what you read in a text, and your own experience, what you already know, to figure out things that were not fully explained in a story. The selection or story does not really say the answers to the questions, but you can conclude the answers from what you read. So kids, do you understand our lessons today? Wow! Good job! Kids, I hope you learned a lot from this lesson. Until our next topic, bye-bye kids! Thanks for watching!